Oh, Jesus. Not in here, he's not.
All right. Well, in that case, hail Satan?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Or maybe even just Stan, you know.
Just Stan. You think we can really trust Stan, though?
Stan
I
knows what
trust
he
I
did.
trust him more than Jehovah.
Oh, jeez.
Make 2024 the final year. Abolish time.
I think we should. Once we perceived that time as a thing, everybody started getting stressed out. Like, fuck that shit.
True.
Get rid of that.
Yep.
The only reason time is important is for other people to make money. What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Yes, that's the only thing it does.
Let me be in peace, and let's just exist, without the perception of time, and we'd be a lot better off.
Also, in the process of posting this stream, I just saw the most confusing meme. I'm going to DM this directly to you, Kai, because I don't want this to be in your shitposting channel.
Oh no, it's that bad, eh?
See if you can explain this in any logical way. What is attempting to be said here?
Eh?
Oh.
What? I mean, the picture implies a certain thing, but then the text doesn't seem to go along with it in any way.
It's fucking hilarious and wrong and bad and everything, and I hate it.
I mean, the only thing I could possibly guess is that maybe it means I might be racist, but at least I'm not a Nazi.
Oh, dear.
Maybe that's what they're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what they're trying to say.
Although, I'm a little confused as to what the difference between these two terms is, really.
Well,
at least I'm not racist, but I might be racist, but at least I'm not racist. Excuse me, what?
See. And this is where it gets complicated. And I don't care to get into the intricacies of how they're different or why they're different, because they're both wrong.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I feel that Twitch/YouTube is probably not the place to have that conversation, lest somebody easily misunderstand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I assure you, I am not an apologist in any way, shape, or form, but recognizing the differences between things has been the difference between life and death for me, so...
I mean, I guess... To my view, I guess one of them is just the other one, but with additional context. But just a different flavor of equally bad, really.
It's a different flavor of asshole entirely, and, assholes in general should be avoided, but different assholes need to be avoided in different ways.
Yeah. Twitter is such a strange place.
Something that you absolutely cannot do in any way, shape, or form is run into a church to get away from a Christian nationalist. However, there are people that you can run away from in that location. Weirdly enough.
So logging in just now feels like that moment where you drank too much last night and then you wake up and discover you're on a roof.
I just woke up dancing on a roof, and now I'm going to pack a bowl and get fucking smoked. Smoked-er?
Also, I don't recognize what mount that person was riding, but somebody just flew past distantly enough that it looked like they were jet skiing across the water. That was weird.
Fuck.
Whoa. What was that?
Ooh, this has a big old keefy nugget on the top, too.
Giggity?
Let's see. You know what?
No, I don't.
It's 3 minutes to. I will wait till 4:20. We'll do this
there
right.
You go. Might as well.
Yep.
That close anyway, yeah?
I don't know when you're watching this in the future on the YouTubes.
Mysterious future person you.
Mysterious future person. I'm going to call you Josh. You sound like a Josh to me.
I'm like...
You and I are going to smoke a bowl together, okay? You and me, Josh. This is going to be fun. Just
I can't wait for
another 2
I can't wait for the day this gets posted on YouTube, and then someday a very confused Josh posts a comment on it. If your name is Josh, you need to comment on this video.
You have to call Josh out. It's like, hey, Josh has to go in the title now. Hey, Josh.
Hold on, let me write that down.
Oh, jeez.
Let's make sure that I have all my appropriate implements. Smoking tool of the day is a little handheld bubbler. Sounds lovely when it's used.
So yeah, I have to say those grape jelly shit got a few clickbait views, didn't they?
Yep.
Although sadly, getting literally catfished in Final Fantasy XIV co-op streams 69 nice. Still only has 3 views. That's sad.
Rough.
Why doesn't anybody want to get catfished on my channel?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just feet. Another minute. Won't be that long. I don't know.
I just like how every direction I look, it's just like pristine mountains and like beautiful trees and grass everywhere, except for this direction, it's smoking fucking volcano.
Yep.
Smoking volcano is always fun.
You study in contrast. Also, it's giving me Peter Pan vibes. I don't know if there was a
15.
volcano in the movie, but it was in Kingdom Hearts in the Peter Pan level, at least. It must have been in the movie then, right? Because everything's based on that.
Torch is on.
Actually, I don't remember if it was an actual volcano or just like a weird skull-shaped mountain crag island thingy.
Happy 420, Josh.
This one's for you, buddy.
Yep.
420 wheeze it.
Gorilla Glue hits very smooth out of this bubbler.
Or 1.5, depending on if you like your fractions reduced or not.
You want to hit Snow? And Snowcat's passing.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed be damn. Fucking righteous. And that was smoking all the way through 420. Enjoyable. All right, so what's on the plan tonight? Today.
Gathering information around Onokoro, apparently.
Yep, story.
Confederate consternation. No, not those Confederates, the other ones. Some Confederates need to be consternated. Actually, these ones aren't the nicest ones either, but they're better than the American ones. This is the Confederates, not the Confederacy.
There's people down there. There's people down there.
There is.
Yes.
Yep. They're AFK for the Heaven on High stuff.
This roof is invincible. I cannot de-roof it straight. There we go.
I scared
found a side that didn't have a force field on it. I like to think they were just they're AFK, but actually still sitting there, just paying attention to something else until you dropped on their head and they jumped in their seat.
What the fuck, roof?
I just jumped from where I landed.
That's a very cute little Lalafell. But then she disappeared.
You jumped from where you landed?
Yes.
No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't.
Listen, you keep your linear time to yourself, Kai.
This is why she didn't take the other hit, because she's already lit. Which means I already was too, but I decided I wasn't lit enough.
It's just better to be sure, you know?
Just play bongos on this here fucking box.
We're giving it the hover hand.
God, the last time I did this, it was tits and I got in trouble. If anybody gets the reference I just made on that. To an old movie. Old by, modern standards at least. It was still colored.
I was trying to think of the name of that comedian that ran for political office and got in trouble for hover handing a soldier while she was asleep. I can't remember the name.
Try this dude.
Excuse me, this arms crate is mislabeled because first of all it is a bucket, and second of all there are no arms in it, only spears. No.
That's a defense that I almost would have expected from the people who did the inter-erection.
The what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that, did I?
The what?
Oh my God, so this is fantastic. So, you know about the historical happening on January of this, the other, right?
Oh, it is that day, isn't it? Yes. Happy that anniversary.
Yes, happy Insurrection Day, everyone, or Inter-erection Day, as I'm about to tell you.
I don't usually have anything inside my erection, but go ahead.
So, there was this interview with this fine, highly educated man. And the interviewer asked if he thought that former President Trump had anything to do with the goings-on of the insurrection. And again, this very highly educated, pristinely, outwardly person, just absolutely brilliant individual, said in this exact cadence, I don't think President Trump had anything to do with that there inter-erection. He may have grabbed that puss, but he ain't had nothing to do with that inter-erection. End quote.
Classy. You're right, he sounds very well educated. This reminds me of something that happened in The Daily Show at one point. Which makes one wonder if it was staged or not, but still. This guy could not say the word entendre. So instead he called something a double innuendo.
I love it. No,
which to me sounds like an innuendo based on Nintendo games.
I love it. I kind of love it. But yeah, absolute picture of education, this individual.
Clearly. I feel smarter having listened to him. Or having listened to you channeling the spirit of him anyway.
I wish I could say that I am the best comedian in the world and I just invented this man out of thin air. And you believed him because I'm just that good, but I'm not.
No, clearly you're channeling his spirit, and I was hearing him from his own soul.
You've seen this man on TV. I know you have. We all have.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hell, there's been videos of this man on your podcast.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. One of them owned a mansion. You remember him? Them jalapenos.
Oh yeah, with the fake Muslims and such.
Yeah, the fake Muslims. Jesus fuck. God. The funny thing is I can't even say. I can't even say that this is a rare occurrence. Like, there's too many of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
welcome to the stream, Larson.
Hi. Here, hold on. I need to do something real quick. I need to get an invite ready because, poor gameplay mechanics should never be used as storytelling. You said it was too late last time. It's early now. Well, see, you literally said it was too late last time, and you wouldn't be baited into it last night because of that. Well, now it's early, so I figured, maybe the bait would work. You implied it might, and quite frankly, if this is how I get you in here, then I'll go all in. I'll go all in, because that means we get to have real conversations after the fact.
You can't see it, but she was bouncing around in her chair.
Oh, I thought she was like slamming her desk in excitement kind of thing.
Oh, that too.
I'm not terminally uncultured. You're just wrong.
I mean, it can be both. We are terminally uncultured, but he's also wrong.
How do I do that?
Eastern bow or E-bow.
Hold on a minute.
Yee!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got an emote with this last quest.
What's funny is, like, when you say Ebo, in my head, when I typed it, it was Ebo, which is a musical thing. Which I have a much cheaper version of. And I like mine better, actually. I much prefer the Soundstone over the Ebo.
You took a 3-hour nap, Larson. Well, no wonder you're exhausted now. You poor thing. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
And imagine having to take a 3-hour nap. Oh,
exhausting.
I'm so glad I don't have to do that. I'm so glad I can just stay awake all day. And for like 16 hours at a time. To ever take a 3-hour nap.
That sounds very refreshing. Being awake is what wakes me up.
Right? So there's this thing where you can actually get like used to abuse, right? It's called Stockholm Syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very simplified version of what Stockholm Syndrome is. I understand that's not all of it, but there's a reason I'm going with this. So Larson is probably very, very honestly describing a very hard day in his current culture, a culture that has a lot more respect for people than culture in North America in general. So we have literally been so used to the abuse that we're making fun of Larson for being in a healthier country. I wanted to point that out and point out that I realize how fucking ironic this is and realize why it's funny. So understand, Larson, I'm saying this with every ounce of irony. I knew exactly what I was doing when I was making fun of it.
Yeah.
In other words, maybe I'm not so terminally uncultured as you've accused me of.
Only halfway.
You just don't understand the culture. Let's trade spores. I like your culture too. That was not intended to sound lewd. You didn't have to turn it that way.
Counterpoint, I absolutely did have to.
Well, look, I was trying to make Larson sound like a fun guy.
But dumb Tish.
You know, truth in advertising.
Shortcut to the other side. Whee!
Whee!
And then I hear the crunch behind me after the whee.
You also take up 2 mushrooms. I love it.
Hello.
That's me too, Larson. I also have too much of me that exists.
I feel like Larson would be fun to smoke a joint with. And not like, you know, a basic, you know, ragweed joint, like something special, like something with diamonds and maybe a twax. And then just talk about different terminal
No, I think I
cultures.
must have just been doing that because there went a flying alligator. I love how a flying alligator just zoomed by while we're talking about things that we should be smoking.
Yep, get it from the island sanctuary.
My guy, I'm
The timing
being
was
followed
just so
around by a
perfect.
frog with a staff. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
there's this weird chocobo in a dragon costume following Snow.
While you're being followed around by Fantasia 2.0. What do you mean, Larson? What do you mean that this year it's too cold outside? You know you're in Norway, right? I guess there's less snow in the summer. As a Canadian, it's nice to have another country that I can accuse of snowing too often. That's usually us that gets that. Huh?
I actually just now looked at the instant ability that I got with this last level up.
Oh yeah?
Shake It Off. Creates a barrier around self and all nearby party members that absorbs damage totaling 15% of maximum HP.
Ooh.
Yep.
Lasts for 30 seconds, gradually restores HP. Cure potency of 100, duration 15 seconds. It also dispels Thrill of Battle, Vengeance, and Raw Intuition, increasing the damage absorbed by 2% for each effect removed. So if you have those three on its...
That's pretty good.
21%.
I wonder if that amount of damage absorbed is individual on each person or in like a shared pool. The barrier itself has total. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty neat, though. It sounds like it's probably got a long cooldown. So that sounds a bit beefy.
Let me... Yeah, 90 second.
Still, though, I want to see that sucker in action. Although, actually, I would have to... Hold on. Let me change my options so that I will be able to see it. Where's that option again? Is that in system? Graphics settings, maybe? No. Where are you hiding? Display settings, maybe? No.
Snow, where is
This is one of those weird ones.
The what?
Where to turn on effects and stuff. Kren's trying to see the ability.
We got shit in weird places in these menus. Filters? No. No.
Actually, Larson.
Character, there it is.
Yeah.
Alright, pop it.
Actions and traits, and you should be able to pull that menu up and figure things out from there if need be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's all barbed and stuff.
See what it's like.
In that case, it's probably per individual then, because I thought it was going to make like a big dome barrier, and it didn't. Nice.
It's almost
it's
like
individual. Look at the party information.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. All right,
That's
into
cool.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna disable that again now.
I'm into it. Anyway.
So yeah, we get in a big fight. Shit's going down. Pop that sucker.
For sure. I got hit in the head with some weed earlier and came out with some meditation music. That's another thing that you could be exposed to in the Discord's, arguments about culture and, things to meditate about and just conjugate on the world.
But be careful, because sometimes a video will hit you in the head.
Consider and think. I hear that's good for a young Norwegian. What? It's good for your head. Opens your eyes, frees your mind. That kind of shit.
Builds character, all the dents in your head builds character.
What dents? What?
From the impacts of things hitting you in the head.
I'm not throwing things. I don't even know exactly what you're talking about.
That's because you're high.
No, I think it's because you're not making any sense. That's far more likely.
How are things hitting you in the head if nobody threw them?
I didn't say anything about throwing things and hitting people in the head. You were the one that were, talking about books bouncing people in the face and shit. Not me. That's not my headcanon.
Oh, that's where they came from. The canon. Got it.
Oh my god. Larson, your head would be perfectly safe in my sounds. It's a fucking weird sentence.
Right? That was almost one of those double innuendos.
Fucking great. You can't make this shit up, folks. You can't plan this. This is not scripted. I'm just nuts. He's Canadian, and there's a bird. The fuck? There was a bird.
There was a bird. That was a little bit deeper than I was expecting, so it dropped us off of there.
Same. I think we hit it almost the same moment.
It's like suddenly there were no birds. It's like, what the fuck happened?
For a brief moment, the bird that was under us was in front of us instead.
Then it was gone.
Yep.
Here you go, have thing.
Landlubber's best mate. A sack full of victuals to help the would-be pirate keep his insides on the inside.
I like my
This
insides
is the first time.
on the inside.
Me too. Although this is the first time I've heard of medicine called being referred to as victuals. Usually that's food.
You're welcome.
Victuals.
Oh dear.
Something Omega Mart. I don't know. Chocolate chip,
Jeez,
more like conformist chip.
One fucking edgy ass cookie, damn.
And yet the dark chocolate oozes like ichor from the sweet flesh of this, the last survivor of a gas-heated hell. Dare I bite thee? Dare I sink my fangs deep into your oven-warmed carapace? Oh, darkest temptation, oh, discordia.
I love it. I love it.
That needed somebody edgier looking than that little kid, though.
No, it needed somebody who was trying to be edgy, which is
okay.
perfect.
Actually, no, you're right.
Because believe me, somebody who actually, lives in that life does not talk that way.
Yeah. Upon reconsideration, you are entirely correct.
Case in point, I don't talk that way, and at any opportunity I can get, I absolutely live that life. It's fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? Though I have a tendency to be a little bit brighter. I'm more kind of rainbow goth, not gonna lie.
Honestly, the more fun kind.
Pastel goth.
You're the My Little Goth.
So
My Little Gothy.
I've been trying to
Google that now.
These pants. I've been trying to find these pants, and they look like the really stereotypical, trip pants with the really wide belts and the chains and everything. But instead of being black with like a bright colored thread, the main fabric for the pants is like this really pretty soft pink, and the belts on the pants are a slightly darker shade of pink, and all of the threading is black.
Interesting.
Pastel goth. It's the style is just as fucking hard, goes just as hard, but it's much brighter colored.
Also, you're in Google image search when you try to copy and paste a link, and Twitch says you have exceeded the character limit for chat.
Right.
Hold on, I need to tiny URL this. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just filter this through Discord. That would be a little easier. That way I can show it on stream as well. So, just because that term popped out of my head, I decided I had to go ahead and Google image search My Little Gothy. And I found some gold.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Here we go. My Little Gothy.
Pastel goth sounds like Cthulhu's cousin. Oh, I love it.
Nice.
There were some other lower effort versions, but this was the best one.
That's really cool, though.
It's actually pretty good.
It's really fucking cool.
There was also... just because it deserves a honorable mention. One with Pinkie Pie turned goth. Right there. Not too bad either. All right.
Pastel goth. A really good example of it, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I always knew Larson was full of shit.
Yeah, but only for the next few minutes, then he'll be better. Although the look of that picture, if we ignore the fact that, you know, all the pinks and stuff that she had on, but the look otherwise kind of reminds me of Baby Metal.
They're
a little bit.
Kind of different. Pastel goth, yeah.
Yeah.
In a very real way, yeah. There's a lot of styles of Baby Metal that could be considered pastel goth. But they have a tendency to go from an incredibly cultural perspective, which makes it much more complex than just that. So I want to make it very, very clear that is an oversimplified way of putting it.
No, for sure. Isn't one of the bands actually, doesn't they actually call themselves Baby Metal, or is that just... Like, I know that's the genre, but isn't there a band that calls themselves that too,
yeah.
Or...
There's a band.
I think they're the only ones I've seen. But I know there's more of them.
Maybe?
I mean, there has to be copycats by now, right?
Maybe.
Sun-ripened chum.
That
makes me want some kippers.
Wow. The phrase sun-ripened chum doesn't make me want anything other than maybe to vomit a little.
And I'm over here like, you know, I could go for some kippers right about now. I wonder if there's some sardines in the thing, actually.
My friend Kai, everybody.
What? What?
What? Oh, there's the thing. I found the danger gas.
Ah.
Which is what Kai will have pretty. After she eats those kippers.
That's pretty over there. I'm
it sure is.
Look at it.
Oh dear.
I thought you meant something else. Hold on, I'm going to mount up so that I can run away from this thing more effectively.
Not fate. That is a hunt. Yeah.
It do appear to be that way.
There's some weird...
I misread... I initially misread the first half of its name as Fuda.
Fuda Yuri? Oh no.
Oh no. And as for these things...
That's definitely a category. Uh-huh.
These things are supposed to be spirits of beautiful women lost at sea. Supposed to.
I mean, I see it. I see it. Why are you acting surprised that it attacked you when you ran right at it? Chaos Goblin activate.
I'm just looking at this thing over here.
Oh, good.
And trying to not, you know,
Boop.
Get the interest of this other...
You're just enjoying a little bit of Fuda Yuri?
I love the character, or the creature design. It's pretty.
Yeet.
And as it turns out, we got another danger cloud over here to do. So we needed to come over here anyway. But, yeah. Fuda Yuri definitely has to be an actual subcategory, right?
Oh, it's gotta be.
I didn't touch the danger thingy over here.
I didn't either.
Nah.
I'm gonna touch this one though.
Aggressive shark. Uh-huh. That's one of the most redundant statements I've ever heard. Although most sharks aren't made of stone, so...
Most sharks aren't actually aggressive either. Did you get credit for that, love?
Yes. No,
I did.
But I didn't get credit. Well, I still need to go over there and touch the thing. It wouldn't let me touch the thing.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
Touch.
Now Kai is the aggressive shark. Broil the shark.
That was absolutely pointless, but it was pretty to look at.
Yeah.
It's going to be recharged before we actually need to use it, let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little circle over east. For other quest.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess it's a continuation of the same one. The next steppy.
Now I'm thirsty.
These things' designs just look... no.
Is this one? Is that one of those ones that has a hole in the middle of its head? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That is so weird. It's like their head is 4 different snakes combined. Or something.
I love it. I think it's freaking cool.
It's pretty neat. It's just a strange idea of a creature just naturally having a hole in the middle of its head. Bigger than usual ones, I mean.
Better beat up a cudgeon.
Turtle soup.
A red turtle.
Take that, Raphael.
Take that. Me. Hello.
The hell? Why is combat happening again?
This
I'm
card
just getting my...
I was wondering if the quest would respawn a new person or something.
Up.
Kai is very shiny now. Shiny with rage.
And now bird is shiny.
Yay,
Yes.
shiny herb.
So Kai, I got a weird quest in Baldur's Gate 3 last night that you might find a bit amusing. Of course, this being part of my evil character playthrough. I was talking to some slavers in the Underdark who were complaining about a slave that escaped from them, and my quest is to go find the slave because they want her boots back. They don't want me to bring the slave back, they just want me to recover her boots.
Okay.
But now that I've done it, apparently they're magical boots, so it makes a little bit more sense.
Hey! That's how Larson does it. You don't
What?
actually get the slaves out, you just get their boots. Then they're not actually stealing anything because slaves can't own anything, so you're not actually stealing
the solution
the
to his
slaves.
D&D thing. Yeah.
There's the solution. You just have to steal have to free the boots. Oh, if only he were here to enjoy that.
Yeah. But of course the boots were being guarded by some mushrooms. Which is a sentence that you don't usually hear outside of the Underdark. Actually, you'd probably like that part of the game, because if you're playing a more of a good guy kind of character, you can totally, like, harmonically link up with it and vibe with the mushrooms.
Just get stoned with the mycelia.
More or less. They telepathically communicate with people through their spores.
Acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Voicing is happening.
but something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Yeah, usually.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
That is one of the most Alice things that Alice has ever said.
Question being, do you trust me?
So far, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
But words aren't air, they're waves.
In the air.
But what is air?
Waves.
No. Under the sea. That's how undercooked this crab is. It's singing.
Also, I just got given a pair of Mickey Mouse gloves.
I got weird gloves, but they're glamored now.
These gloves are so close to the color of my character's skin that I thought they were just bracelets for a second.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. It's just bracelets, but it gives you really dry skin.
Yeah.
They're the bracelets of dry skin.
Speaking of dry skin, like, what was going on with that guy during the cutscene? Like, when he clenched his hands and it made like that creaking leather sound, but he didn't have any gloves on. It's like, man, you gotta take better care of your skin, guy.
Bracelets of ashy hands. Don't you mean ashen touch? No.
Ew. Oh god.
Ashen touchy.
Okay, well, I think down there. Yeah, I think there is an Aether current questy. Grab a dude. Hello.
Oh, all right, we can throw some snakes in a burlap sack.
But don't murderize them.
Aw. Only a little bit.
Yeah.
Not all the way. Pirate stew. How many pirates did you use per bowl? Oh, those things again. Okay. Gyoki.
The jar, like the giant walrus-looking creatures.
Yeah, those things are hideous. Let's put them in our stomach.
They apparently are used to make leather in the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. They look pretty leathery. I require your fart cloud quest. This guy's stereotyping me over here.
Rude.
Right? Alright. So we gotta kidnap snakes, murderize walruses.
It's poop metal.
Excuse me, what?
This fart cloud quest.
It is poop metal?
The optionals. The copper nickel. They're poop metal.
Oh dear.
Wait, how is copper nickel poop?
It's from coprolite, which is dinosaur shit.
Dinosaurs poop metal, okay.
No, that's just what dinosaur shit is called.
Oh, wait, no.
Coprolite.
We're not doing that red circle yet. That's Lee's.
Oh, okay.
Canadian education, everybody.
Larson, you got great timing today. First thing he hears is when he comes back is poop metal. That's That's how you know, Larson, that you returned to the correct stream.
Larson, I had this fantastic fucking idea for your D&D problem. So, how to give your players a way out on a technicality. Slaves can't own anything. So, if you take the shoes off the slave and take the shoes out of the camp, you have not stolen anything and you have still gotten the slaves out, kind of. At least... You'll have to explain why this makes sense, Kren, please.
It doesn't. However, I will explain the context as to why Kai had this idea.
Please do.
So, after beating Baldur's Gate 3, I ended up replaying the game with Dark Urge and just leaning into the evil playthrough. And last night I ended up in the Underdark, where I was given a quest from some slavers who were complaining that they had an escaped slave.
Love you, Snow.
Now,
all the way behind you.
This quest was not what you would expect it to be. They did not want me to get their slave back. They wanted me to get the slave's boots and get those back. They're like, slave's expendable. We just want those boots.
There's your way out. Although anyone who takes that would have to take a mandatory alignment shift, I would think. You can get out this way, but you are getting a fucking alignment shift. You are
except for that neutral evil guy over there. He's fine.
Right. As I mentioned, I'm a terrible fucking person, and
Not
should
today.
never be relied on for advice in any way, shape, or form. However, tell me you haven't laughed harder at that concept. You haven't laughed harder than at that concept. I dare you.
I mean, I have, but not very often, and not by much.
Fuck. There we go.
I mean, I could go check on her, but she's passed out face down in some water. She's already drowned.
Just that little blip by the rock there.
You know, the big rock in the water, in other words. On the leftish side. Also, what the hell was that, Larson?
No shortcuts. Well, kind of.
Or at least not that
the
particular
I
one.
wanted
Yeah.
Whee!
Ow, my spleen.
Hi!
Oh, my other spleen. Crunch.
Okay.
Damn, I think I know this guy.
Kai's going off on an adventure.
This guy right here, I used to hang out with this guy in real life.
What are you... Okay, that works.
I got there. I was doing it.
That poor rubber duck.
Yeah.
It's not a very bright sapphire when it's nearly the same shade as my hair, but you know. Cute though.
This guy has a Moogle necklace.
Who knew that I was picking a hair color so close to, you know, an actual NPC of the same species? I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, good.
Oh, yay, Crick. I've always wanted to go to Crick.
Down to the crick? It's okay, we'll just have a casual chat over here while that lady's drowning and face down in the water over there. She'll be alright.
So we just got done doing, so you can go over there and do that.
Fair enough. Larson, that image did tell a perfectly sensible story, but it was not nearly cromulent enough for my tastes.
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet.
Excuse me, why does this lady have jellyfish popping out of her?
That just sounds hot, not gonna lie.
I mean, Japan was the birthplace of tentacle porn, so... I don't like the fact that jellyfish purrs when it dies. Also, there's another hunt over here. Place is lousy with them.
Yep.
You're welcome, sapphire-haired girl. Now go thank your mother for saving you. Kai, you have to teach your daughter how to swim better. This is dangerous. Then I come back to you idiots just bouncing for no reason.
If it helps, my eyes are closed. I only knew she was jumping with me because it got louder. And out of tune. Or sync.
Oh, you. You, get back into your danger circle. I will murder you for not being in the location you're supposed to get murdered in. God, these things are hideous. That's a lot of meat and leather, though.
Yep.
That's good farming.
I help it.
You help it.
Yay.
Up.
There's still something else. Cold blood. Which one's that one? Patrol the area for suspicious
activity.
Suspicious business.
Suspicious.
Auspicious activity. Got it.
Sarah, is that you?
You are not hulking, sir. I refuse.
Hello, suspicious person.
Suspicious. How dare you call somebody hulking Confederate and he's not a Rogadin or a Hrothgar?
That's why he's suspicious.
Exactly. I agree. Very suspicious. Alright, Snow. So when they do the reveal later tonight, what do you think the odds are that the female Hrothgar are just going to look exactly like the males?
Oh, also broken back and everything. I hope not.
I don't know what you just said.
They look like they have broken backs.
No, they're just hunched over. That's not the same thing. But you know, I just want it to be a screenshot of somebody else's existing character already, and it's like, this is the new one. Nah, I don't think they would do that, but it would be a funny troll.
Low person.
In other words, I know what Snow is going to be doing all night.
Or however long that takes.
Actually, probably gonna wait for the cliff notes, footnotes, whatever sort of key points.
Oh, speaking of Cliff's Notes, I learned something about them last night. So there's a Canadian thing called Cole's Notes and a Canadian thing called Cliff's Notes. They are literally the same company.
That makes sense.
Cole's Notes was first. Then they wanted to spread it to the States, and then they had an employee named Cliff, and they let him do it.
Also, Cliff Notes is just a thing that people take, and it makes sense.
You're right, Cole's Notes doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. It was a play on words that's kind of dumb.
Well, no, it was just the company founder's name.
Right, he made his name, and that's what the joke was. He took Cliff Notes and changed it from Cliff to his name. That's why it's a pun. It's just a really bad one because unfortunately Cole's a terrible name. I'm sure
I've been
probably, if Cliff didn't change his name for the job, then I question if Cliff actually is his name, because Cliff Notes has been a thing for, or the idea of taking Cliff Notes has been a thing for eons, practically.
It really is just an entire ass saying now, isn't it?
Well, it has been. That's why Cole Notes is a pun. Just a bad one.
We might have to slap around a lot of snakes. Giggity.
I usually charge for that.
Alright, did you two get credit for that?
No.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do 9 snakes instead of 3 then. Alright, I'll do my 3 and then one of you two do your 3 next and we'll just roll it around like that.
What's over here?
Danger gas and another snack.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. We need to...
Yep.
No? Okay, we'll weaken him first. What do you mean invalid target? He's totally weakened. This must not be the right quest. Oh, Poison Pirate. Maybe one of you already did it. Okay. Oh, no, here we go. There we go.
There we go. There's one. What?
Sometimes weakened means half health, and sometimes weakened means almost dead. They're a little inconsistent about it. Alright, one of you bag the other one. Bag that snack.
There.
Adam. That must be a big burlap sack, because that snake is fucking huge.
It's not even a thing I can work on right now for some reason. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, it might be
The
one of
only
you.
one.
It might not be on your tracker. Press J and then try to just put any ones that have a green check mark onto ignore mode. Because you can only have 5 at a time. Hold on, Snow.
No.
Do you remember how to do that, Kai?
I'm working on it.
With that one, I just filled in the little box there, which puts it at the top of your list there.
Yeah, if you click it once, it goes yellow and becomes a priority. If you click it a second time, it goes to ignore mode. And if you're ignoring the ones that we've already completed,
This is all
then it will
super
only...
helpful by telling me what the fuck quest it is.
A dance with snakes.
That's far more helpful than telling me how to block all the other ones. Tell me which one I'm supposed to be focusing on.
You know, that's a good point. I blocked the ones that I was wanting to be ignored, and then the right one was on the list, so it worked for me, but... yeah. Your way is more efficient. Hey, speaking of efficiency, have you had a chance to play The Engineer yet?
I haven't. I've been playing the other game you got me.
Oop.
Oh, the one I got you last year, you mean?
Yeah.
How's that one?
It's actually pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh no!
Ah. A suspicious fellow has appeared.
I question that because I've heard the term Cliff Notes since before Cliff Notes existed. Long before Cliff Notes existed.
Oop.
I didn't know you were a time traveler. Are you trying to Mandela affect this, Kai?
No, not at all. I just know the company's not that old, and the term is. I know when the company started.
That's very Bernstein of you to say. Bag that snack. Hey. So what do we need? Like
interrupting me.
3 or 4 more now?
Yeah, I need
Whoa,
one more.
That's a weird fate snake.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. But we've out-leveled that fate so we can walk past.
It's wet.
Ew. Alright, what are your numbers? Both of you.
I need one more.
Same.
Cool.
You can have this one. Snow.
Yeah, trying. It's not letting me. Damn it! It literally would not let me do it for some reason. That was annoying.
Oh, Larson, you don't have to convince me about that. Alright, so one more for Kai now.
Except I'm not in... Look, just because I haven't been able to prove my point doesn't mean I'm wrong, and that's just not okay to fucking presume that.
Oh yeah, this place up here is actually kind of pretty.
Actually, we have to go up there anyway, so might as well do that while we're here.
Yeet.
If we can...
As a purveyor of films... Purveyor? Viewer? Whatever. Yeah. Somebody who enjoys and watches old films, I've seen the term, or heard the term Cliff Notes used in movies from the 20s.
By the way, can I just say that this crab has a very pretty little flower in her hair?
Yes.
Ah. Pouch. All right.
There you go.
Let's go up to the thing first, and then we can do the thing that's underneath after that. Oh no, it's not underneath. It's right here. Never mind. Do the thing. You're in the way, crab. Get some. And you too. Fuck you. Preemptively, fuck you.
Just murderize everything, I guess.
Yep. Murder hobo.
Ah!
Yeah, Lars, so I'm in the mood for some sort of seaside adventure also. Which is why I'm doing it. Do the thing. Let me get my butt medicine out.
There you go.
There you go. A puff of stunning powder. In other words, butt flakes that I threw at him. Ooh, Subnautica. Good choice, Larson. Below Zero is even better. Because they don't have vehicles that suck. I don't know how Subnautica managed to give you a giant submarine and make it really annoying to use, but it sucked. The thing was a goddamn liability. You know what we need? A Subnautica Satisfactory crossover. I want Satisfactory, but underwater.
Satisnautica.
Yeah. I mean, we have Tectonica, which is...
Wait a minute, what? That's where I come from.
But yeah, we got Tectonica, which is Satisfactory in a cave. I mean, it's more complicated than that, of course, but, you know, being a little reductionist. Battle stance.
There are some baked-in locations where the sonar actually shows up, so you can actually look it up.
Yeah, the volcanic zone with the
benefit of a non-procedural game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Subnautica is not non-procedural. Yeah.
Well, that's why I said the benefit of a non-procedural game is that you can look up where things are.
How did you get down there that quickly?
Gravity.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know how we took so much damage landing in water that moved out from under us.
The fact that in the game code the water is just a differently textured floor.
A differently textured floor that you have to.
That you're not allowed to ride a chocobo in.
I thought you could get around that. I'm sorry, here.
I just love going hands off and seeing where I get stuck. Seeing how long it takes for her to find out. Usually she doesn't. Then I give her shit.
Just be thankful you're not riding a horse together up a hill.
And yes, there is some RNG in where the parts actually spawn, but they are guaranteed to spawn in some of those locations, in one or more of the locations that they're known to spawn in.
Yeah, driving the Cyclops through the volcanic zone was a goddamn nightmare in that game. I hated that damn vehicle. I wanted to just Seamoth the whole game. The Seamoth was fun. Oh no, this snake has made me hard.
I mean, I understand the concept of, frankly, fuck that. You know, Blood Kelp Zone was rough. But, what would you rather do? Blood Kelp Zone to get the sonar? Or volcanic area without the sonar?
Oof.
Like, pick your poison.
Oops. Not that. Where are you, battle stance? There.
There's a third option. Start from scratch, like a little plus.
I like how in my situation, it's like, I stand in front of him and look at a book, and he's like, oh, you want to fight, do you? I scared him away by reading a book at him.
Books are scary, apparently.
That's the fourth option. There's a third option that isn't, you know, just being bad. Okay.
There were definitely some parts of Subnautica I found to be kind of a pain in the ass, but overall,
fair enough. Third option is just quitting on the game like a big puss. All right.
Fun fact, I actually broke a mouse playing that game.
Well, that's because you use weird controls, and I don't feel
that is exactly why. I used right mouse button for walk forward, and I had to hold that down for so long during that game that it stopped working.
I don't care. Seriously, you use weird button.
Yeah?
I don't expect me to care.
I wasn't asking for sympathy, I'm just telling you a funny story.
Yes, the funny story of how you broke your mouse because you used it wrong.
I'm sorry, Artemis, but your insult has been broken by the fact that you said you are controls.
Hey, hon.
I'm gonna blame her phone because your name was capitalized and she doesn't use shift when she's at her computer.
Okay, fair. Also, her main point is not wrong, so there's also that. My controls are fucking weird. Also, Subnautica needs an auto-run button.
Nothing needs an auto-run button. Nothing needs an auto-run button. Nothing needs an auto-run button, and piss-poor controls are not an excuse for storytelling, or not a method of storytelling. They're just piss-poor controls.
Alright then.
Jesus fuck.
I'll come up with a better excuse for storytelling then.
Here's the thing, I know what I fucking meant, okay?
I bet you did. You're often the only one, though.
There's no excuse for the words coming out of my mouth. There is an excuse for the words coming out of my mouth. It's called me squeezing air out of my lungs through vocal folds to make different tones to create words.
Oh, whoa, whoa, listen. We don't need to be hearing your folds live on Twitch. That's probably against terms of service.
Oh, gods. No.
Lewd.
Listen to my folds, bitch. My wet, sticky folds.
God, we're gonna be holding hands next. What else? Oh, this is so lewd.
I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I can ash off this bowl.
Artemis, congratulations on eventually figuring out how to speak to us after sitting here for a while.
Oh yeah, there's still shit to hit.
Oh, we have to go back to Kugani for a second as well here.
Oh?
For one of the quest assists.
Ah.
For pulling double booty, which sounds like a fun Saturday night. Let us pray return to Japantown. Shut ahead of hands for a solid 20 minutes. That's so Artemis.
Artemis, my dear, never forget you have hands. How else are you supposed to grab my neck?
Oh shit.
Fairly certain I heard the squeak and everything all the way from here.
There's a snow butt. God damn it.
Me? Hi. Wait, where are we going? Alright. To the Ruby Bazaar. Bazaar?
But don't.
The whole idea is for. But don't
go inside though. I thought it was for you to choke.
I mean, okay. Where am I going?
The Ruby Bazaar.
Wait a minute. Was that a really clever artichoke joke? Behind you guys. Behind you. Don't go inside.
Going inside.
I knew.
I'm just following her.
Here, presents.
Here, have this weird shit. It smells like paste. I don't know what kind of paste, but it smells like a paste. Probably a bean paste. Made from real beans.
And go Bankura. No, Pier 1. That's what it's called.
Yeah. For one.
Twiz Ted Ballad.
I don't know. Is that store still around?
What?
Larson.
Oh, Pier 1?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Probably not. Larson, the only time I want to hear about Strangler Danger from you is how much you're paying me to do it. And
to him or him to you?
him to me.
That makes sense.
I'm special. Like, it costs money to choke me. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many people want to choke the life out of me? That's, to actually let somebody do it, that costs money.
You can't just give that out for free. Yeah.
Precisely. It's just a fact. Half the world decided I didn't need to fucking exist, so I get to sell it.
I don't know about half. Way too many for sure. But half might be a bit much.
I don't know.
But even so, I'm at least in the correct half. Yeah. Alright. We all did the thing?
Yep. This here is where the Eureka stuff.
Yeah, that stuff's a pain in the ass. I tried it once. Do you want to level your character from the beginning all over again? No thanks.
Tabin Cat.
Yes.
Tabin Cat is cute.
That would have been a better name if she'd had orange hair instead of white, though.
You can have a white Tabin Cat.
9.
You surely can. I've had one.
When you were tabbing wrong. Chapter 1.
No.
The building was on fire and it wasn't my fault. I kind of want to read that book now.
Hey. Tabby is just a pattern. It has nothing to do with the color.
Oh, I suppose.
Although I'm sure there's some debate of whether he was actually a white cat or not. Or just really, 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 really pale gray. But this cat was white with tabby markings. It was nuts. And really, really pretty, actually. Unique as hell. But yeah, you didn't open for interpretation, but it was white. It was pale enough to be white to my eyes.
White.
It says numb.
What's that?
How to make the pirate stew stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds very numb.
Artemis, if you keep telling everyone my secret, they won't actually pay me to do it. I'm not supposed to enjoy it. They're supposed to be the freaky ones. I'm supposed to be the normal one who looks on in fear, remember? Like, fucking the weird side of sex work is weird.
Weird things are weird, I agree.
Did I tell you about... Wait a minute. Why don't I have you to talk to?
That's a good question.
A very good question. What is this people about?
That was Dance with Snakes quest hand dance.
Because I never got to the third one. Snow got hers, and I guess we took off.
I thought you had yours. I could have sworn you did.
No.
Oh well, we'll get it.
We could
Let's
go
do
grab
it now. Could have sworn I watched you get the third one.
I was helping Snow get hers, so we didn't, interrupt.
Right, but
because I
could have sworn that we had gotten you one right after that, though.
No.
But apparently wrong. So let us do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or is it
That's so weird, though. I guess my count was off.
more not murder?
Either that or I missed a step, and I don't think I did.
Well, your thing says 2 out of 3, right?
Well, yeah, obviously I missed one, but I may have.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my fault.
I mean, I have this distinct memory of you saying that you needed one more, and then I saw you do the animation of using the item on a snake. So I could have sworn you had that last one.
Why didn't I get credit for it?
No idea. Maybe it died at the last moment and it didn't count.
Maybe.
I don't remember. Anyway, here's
weird.
one. Balance it about halfway and then stop. Alright, stop. Try your thing. Okay, there.
There we go.
There we go.
That counted?
Yes.
Okay, good. Could have been a game glitch too. Who knows?
We done it.
Da, 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 da,
fucking
da,
knows with
da,
this game?
da.
Also, Artemis, if you keep telling everyone the secret, then you're going to have to start paying me to do it. And do you want to do that?
No more freebies.
Do you want to be the sole proprietor of, everything? Do you make enough for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you said it once to the one person who didn't know yet. I don't know how he didn't know, but Buck sure seemed to act like he didn't.
There you go.
It's not his fault. He's Norwegian.
It's true. It's possible. I don't fucking know. I'm just giving you shit anyway.
Pals. It's good.
Tempest, did you bidget?
Trying to say that person's name is hurt your throat.
Did you bidget? I just said it.
Yeah, it sounded painful to say.
It's just a southern word, digit bidget. I don't know what it means though. But it sounds like a southern word. Okay, Larson has been paying attention. I was worried for a minute. I was either worried that Larson was, incapable of paying attention, or if I had really just misrepresented myself that badly. Because that would be a hilarious misstep.
Right? What is this? Oh, another food. You know what? I don't need that food. I got too much food.
More food.
Hush.
I still want fish.
I could go for a fish stew.
I would really like to make from scratch some shrimp chili lime.
Ooh.
Or chili
Yes.
shrimp with lime, or whatever the fuck that combination of flavors is. The appropriate order for those flavors to be in. You know what I'm looking for.
I would put that in my face also. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Enjoy your dino shit metal bracelets. Dino shit metal bracelets.
We've come back to admire your Moogle pendant again, sir.
Damn it. Nee. Hello, person.
Now give me my
Larson's
knife earring. Or not.
Really been paying attention.
Mm-hmm. So, do knife-shaped earrings count as edgy?
Sure.
Both figuratively and also literally?
Probably.
Quenched 12? That's not a name.
Known a few. Air quotes. Known a few. Air quotes.
Known a few kinksters over the years. Looking in the mirror doesn't count, Larson.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you don't know a few without being a, like, we don't
known
exactly...
a few. Just known a few over the years. Is that the equivalent of I'm asking for a friend?
Yes.
And on a semi-related topic, I think I blew somebody's mind at work the other day when I informed him that there's no such thing as a normal person. Oh, wait a second. We gotta go back to Kugane. You know what? We can... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Our return button is recharged.
Why do I have a...
Kugane!
Why do you have what?
Okay, a circle there.
Hmm? Oh,
that's the main
that's
story
for
quest.
Yeah.
That's for talking to
So
Lise.
we're doing this first. Cool.
Yes.
Yep.
We gotta go back to Pier 1 imports again.
I mean, I understand the idea of having different kinks. I assure you, the list is a lot longer than what you can just see on the surface. That's really fucking cute.
What
I
is?
wish I could.
Oh, this
Outfit here.
That's the songbird outfit.
I know, it's cute.
I have it on my main. It was a past event thingy you can get at Mug Station now. It's dyeable. Yes, it's the right pier one again.
Aye.
It must be very interesting having a list of kinks that you'll only admit under a pseudonym in order to find people who are also into those same things so you can, you know, experience them.
Yeah, but you don't want people to know you have them, though. Then you might be able to find somebody who shares them.
I don't know, like, tell me the things you're into. Let's see if we match up. This can be fun. That's how I exist, anyway. Hell, that's how a few people found out that they were actually into some things that they hadn't considered before.
This is when the slippery slope is actually one of the things on the kink list.
There is no such thing as porn-specific kinks and kinks that are viable in real life.
Hypnosis is definitely viable in real life. Potentially dangerous. There's a lot of kinks that are dangerous to indulge in real life. But doesn't mean you can't try.
That's where the trust comes from. That's absolutely where the trust comes from.
Yep. Alright, let's see.
Some fantasy ones might be kind of difficult, but at the end of the day, you smoke enough dope, there's some fae that you could fuck.
Did you both talk to the personage?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I know a guy in a book who did that once. Right, Kai?
Mm-hmm. See, that's easy enough to pull off with the right lens, Larson.
Pity the giantess fetishist? Well, especially the more literal giantess, as where it's not just large woman, but like 20-foot woman or something. Yeah.
Like I said, with the right lens, perspective is a thing. That's how they make it in the first place. There's fetish gear out there that allows you to kind of sort of experience it, so
wouldn't be surprised.
Perspective's a motherfucker. It's fantastic.
I'm just waiting to see how long one of the things in Cyberpunk takes to become real.
Hell, there's some VR games that are really good for the giantess fetish, too.
That makes sense.
Some of them have a little bit of playtime on YouTube, as I've recently discovered.
Somehow. Totally accidentally, right?
Well, I was not looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I've seen, for the actual Cyberpunk tabletop game, I've seen like an extra side book that had like genetic modification options for characters where you can have your character actually have ears and a tail, like a cat or something. It's like, I'm waiting for the furries to invent this in real life. You know, somebody's trying.
Audio roleplay is totally something that you can do in real life. Drawn stuff, I mean, it's drawn in real life, isn't it? Aha. Smut fakes, I mean, there are people who've done that and they ended up in prison for it. So there's really no limit to what you can do. in real life. It's just a matter of what you can morally or legally do.
That was a whole ass quest in Vampire the Gathering Bloodlines. Vampire the Gathering, that's not the fucking name.
That would be an interesting game, not gonna lie.
Is that what happens when somebody's playing a black deck in Magic the Gathering?
I guess.
Vampire the Gathering.
Suck them all.
Wait, we gotta consult a resident expert, Artemis. Would that count?
Hold on. Was that meant to be a? We have to consult a resident expert. Was that meant to be a follow-up to Gotta Suck 'Em All?
No, but it made it better.
She does play Magic the Gathering.
I used to.
Yes.
But no, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines has a main story quest about an underground film production team filming real-life snuff films with weird vampire monsters.
Understand, Larson, that red rooms are a thing. And
rooms come in all kinds of colors.
If you know, you know. I've shut more than one of them down, which is why there are certain parts of the internet I don't go anymore, because they learned who I was.
Ooh. I don't even know what we're talking about. It just sounds skeezy anyway.
So a red room is a place that you can pay into in certain parts of the internet, and you can watch some really horrendous shit happen to someone. And that's about as comfortable as I am saying.
I think I have a guess now why it's called red, and I don't like it.
Yes, it's... Generally, the unfortunate thing is the people that end up in those as the victims are the people who won't be missed. So they're very hard to track.
That's the idea, right?
Exactly. But, you know, like I said, I got more than one of them shut down, and along with a couple other things, led to me being known accidentally. I'm not sure how that happened, but when someone who you've never seen before gives you a note saying, you know, don't come back, you take that message and you say yes sir, and have a nice day.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up. I like how we saved him from a shark, and then he runs directly towards the aggressive sea serpent.
Yeah, but he turned invisible before the sea serpent saw him.
Lucky for him.
Right?
Or is that just him disappearing because the sea serpent swallowed him?
He slowly faded out of existence rather than being constricted and swallowed.
It's a metaphor for digestion.
That's a really piss poor metaphor. A metaphor, if you will.
Oh, heyo.
Meta is poor.
Yeah, that's what they say about League of Legends.
I mean, are they wrong?
Never. Oh man, that reminds me, Larson. Here comes the story. The Xmas presents they handed out in Dota 2? No, sir, I did not hear about this. And you sounded very excited about it, so I'm waiting for a hell of a thing. Also, I'm watching Kai's entry on the party list because she's going to get disconnected any second now. It's that
More
time.
than likely. It is.
I wonder if you disconnected while on the mount. When you got back, would you still be on the mount, or would you be in the spot you were when you got disconnected? Has that happened?
I don't know.
Dota 2 did a Christmas event where everyone got a gift. For most people, it was some kind of loot box thing. For people who had a couple of infractions, it was a piece of coal. Nice. They've been naughty. For people with major infractions, it was a lump of toxic coal, which gave them a permaban. Holy shit.
Oh! It's like Merry Christmas to ourselves. We're getting rid of you.
Right? I love the fact that they took the they purposely delayed the permaban just so that they could give it to you wrapped in a box.
I love it. That's so fucking amazing.
Right? Oh, we gotta go way the fuck down there now.
Also unlocked all of the taunts in the game just as extra salt in the wound. Seeing as taunts are a big deal in Dota.
I suggest we wait
how you
before we
can tell
hand
all
in
the
this
tryhards.
mission.
Yeah, it's okay.
So since this next side quest hand-in is so far away, and it's all swimming, so we can't even use our mount, I suggest we wait to hand in this mission until we get flying in the zone unlocked.
Yeah.
Then we go hand it in. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to put that on my ignore list for now. Alright, let's go talk to Lise.
Yee.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't think I was ever going to approve of anything from Dota 2 or League of Legends, but I love this.
Oh, it was
Good on
only
them.
until 2038.
Oh, okay. That's fine, they'll be dead by then.
I mean, are you kidding? They got all of the taunts, and then can't use any of them until 2038. Most of them probably committed Sudoku immediately.
Yeah.
See this thing that happened? This is the hidden extra taunt that only the devs can use.
Like, this may have solved the problem of these people being toxic in a very permanent way.
I love the fact that we still have the phrase committed Sudoku to use. That's the meme that keeps on living. I wonder how long it will be before people start thinking that's just the actual phrase.
You mean it isn't?
Exactly. And the first of the taunts to be unlocked was you earned it. Mm-hmm. Perfect. The Isle of Beko.
We'll have to swim. We'll have to swim to there.
Yep. But it's right in front of us, so it's not too far.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Yum.
Splish.
Whee.
Splish and yum.
Little bit of yum.
Swimming our way to XP.
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't know. We're gonna go over it. Yep. I thought this one that was there, but no, it's over here. We're swimming to. This thing's just bigger than it looked. Farther away than it looked because it is big.
It's okay. Just keep swimming. Just keep.
Yeah. Can you dive underwater? No. But that's what caves are for. You okay?
Just doing something incredibly silly.
I believe it. Think around this way.
Yep.
Golden beaver. Lewd. Oh, hello, cutie tiger.
Hello, person.
The golden beaver is definitely the title of a porno, right? It's like a.
Are you
that's
kidding?
definitely
I used to dance
a.
under that name.
That's definitely a James Bond themed porno. You've been playing a druid alt on ethically produced WoW server? You recently did the quest to get swimming for him? That's pretty fun. That thing swims like hell.
But there's an ether current.
Yeah.
Yay.
Put that fart in your bum.
Hugs.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Ah!
Yep.
We should probably wait in the cave and have a break.
I knew it had happened because nobody moved after I got my fart cloud.
It's always a little bit suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah. When you both stop moving at the same time, I know something has happened.
Yep. And everything interactable suddenly stops working.
Yep.
Alright. Break time. We shall burb.
Yep. Whoop.
Flargle. I hear you
returned.
there.
Yep.
So I just came across something, a little short clip on Twitter. Apparently, there is a very, very, very well hidden something in Baldur's Gate 3 that they told Astarion's voice actor about, and he doesn't think anybody's ever going to find it.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody's definitely going to find it, though. Right? But how long will it take?
Good question.
And somebody is selling a figurine statue of BDSM Astarion.
Oh, jeez.
Here you go.
Oh, jeez, what the fuck did you send me?
Exactly the thing I just said.
Oh, dear.
Right? Oh, and apparently they also make another one of him dressed normally but licking a dagger.
Oh, jeez. Depending on who you ask, that's probably more lewd.
Yeah. And more canon. Although neither one of them is not canon.
What, finding a Syrian, like, not wearing much? No, that would never happen.
Or literally in BDSM gear.
I mean, there's an armor set you can get, which is pretty damn close.
Probably. I mean, I saw a picture of somebody drew him wearing the outfit that the guy I was talking about yesterday, the cleric of the goddess of pain. Somebody took that guy's outfit and drew it on Astarion.
Still find it funny that that dialogue option that I told you.
I forget.
For it's like, why is such and such down in our camp? And it's like, one of the options is she annoyed me. It's like, oh, well, okay, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yep.
The follow-up is, okay, but still, don't kill people in camp. Okay.
Or at least get the bop out if you do.
Asterion is such a theater kid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just like the other theater kid when we get to Shadowbringers.
Baldur's Gate 3 modders won't stop giving Asterion guns. So I take it Kai got ambushed again?
She went out to smoke. I think I hear her again.
Oh, there she is.
I got stuck.
You got stuck?
Stuck. Ooh, don't want it tipping that way. That's terrifying.
Welcome back.
Angus.
So I saw a tweet of somebody tweeted, "R.I.P. Mary Shelley. It's a shame she never got to play Baldur's Gate 3. She would have loved Asterion."
What?
Mary Shelley. You know. Because vampire, I guess? I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Because I don't really get that.
As to why it's funny.
I'm personally amused that they made this assumption, but, you know.
There she is.
I guess he's a little bit like some of her characters, but not extremely. She wrote Frankenstein. Exactly, Larson.
Right, that's why I'm confused.
My theory is this person has Mary Shelley confused with Anne Rice.
Probably.
That somehow makes sense.
Because Asterion would not be out of place in an Anne Rice novel. Except he's too well written, maybe.
Okay. There are two ways of going this way.
And this is one of them.
Yeah, that.
I think Snow's going to show me a more finessed way.
This was definitely more finessed.
Straight down is not finessed.
Totally
fuck.
is.
Oops.
It's not.
Yeah.
Are you trying to do the jumping puzzle?
Yes. Whee! Ta-da! Ta-da! Nope. Oh well. You actually have to do that for a quest. It's a side quest, but yeah.
I think it works better when you're on the quest. Welcome to Unda the Sea. We're now in Sea Cave. Cue the Caribbean lobsters.
This place is so pretty.
It really is.
It reminds me of a painting I want to buy.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Also, why are none of the Blue Kojin blue?
I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
That was a very good question.
Green is more blue than red.
True. Can't argue with that. That's the science. Ignoring all of the people.
To that so fucking badly. I want Larson's response to that so fucking badly.
Also, let us temporarily ignore all of the people who frequently argue with science.
I don't argue with science unless it's wrong.
No, I mean like the anti-vaxxers and the flat earthers and. Not the I don't want the vaccine people, but the vaccine will give you 5G and or is a communist plot or whatever people.
It's a communist plot of keeping people healthy. Oh no, those evil communists. I say this as an evil communist, by the way. In case anybody forgot.
I thought you were calling me out for being Canadian.
Canada is not a communist country, unfortunately. I wish it were. You'd be better off. Instead, you have Justine Turdho.
You're making him sound better than he is. Yeah, this place would be a super chill place to hang out, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I bet they have amazing sushi here.
Josh, by the way, I know we haven't talked the whole stream, like, since we took that hit, but, not that kind of communist. We're not talking about, you know, fucking Winnie the Pooh over there. We're talking about real communism.
No, we already finished talking about porn.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do I have everything yet? I do not. I will.
Whee! We got rubber butts.
Yeah. Rub your butt on the coral rocks.
See, Larson, I kind of knew that this part was coming up, so when you asked if this game allowed us to go underwater and Kren said no, I knew he was wrong.
Was I wrong or was I lying?
You were wrong.
Ah. Yeah, I totally
Canadians
didn't know this was
lie.
coming. It's true.
Canadians don't lie.
How did you know this part was coming up? Did somebody spoiler you?
No.
Did the title of the quest Under the Sea spoiler you?
Well, turtles water, so duh.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban.
If we had to go to where they were, it would be here.
Oh, that's just science.
Thank you for your hospitality,
Negotiations.
honoured elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, you seek to compel our red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right.
Now that is a turtle voice.
We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom.
God, you're cute.
You shall have it.
Thank you.
All creation is a
Something.
tapestry through which the divine is interwoven.
Just like you.
Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask
Exquisite.
in immunity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children.
They're telling this guy how to do the voice acting for his character, and he said, "You're a turtle," and he said, "I got you, fam."
Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above?
I love
We
it.
made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are. Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our red brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Well, I have no idea what
Just
we're getting
telling
ourselves
Sorbonne,
into,
shut
but
the fuck
so
up.
far so good, right?
But yeah, these are their pets.
I want a zebra, Ray.
There are some quests
it's
coming
pretty.
up where we do get to actually ride around on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they are a
Neat.
beast tribe, so you can get these as a mount from them. So, yeah. Okay, where are we going? Okay, all the way over there. Okay.
A zebra. Yeah, Larson, didn't you hear? This thing. Manta ray zebra. Zebra. I thought it was pretty clear.
And I go back up top and beat up the giant crabs.
Yes. Ooh. It's time for us to get crabs for the greater good.
I tried to sneeze myself onto the pillion. It didn't work.
It was worth a try.
I know a shortcut.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it the water jet?
Yep.
Whee! Good shortcut.
8.
Wood short again.
Murder!
Actually, I guess we only needed one. That's okay. Bonus shell. Pounced! Success! That was a tough quest, but we prevailed together with the power of friendship.
In this gun I found.
That helps too. Just don't let it, just keep it away from Mysterian. Now we will show the people the actual way people are supposed to be going that we haven't done yet. You alright over there? Did you fall off of something?
No. I didn't fall off of anything. I'm still on the back of my horse, unlike your ride.
Well, that's why your ride with Snow and not with me, because it's safer.
Yeah, I would just randomly fall off and you'd never notice.
Yep.
See, somebody at the chat would be yelling at you. Probably me, saying, hey, you know, you've dropped me, and it will take you 10 minutes to realize.
And then I'll ask chat why they didn't tell me.
And then there will just be so many ellipses. And Larson will say, I can't even agree with you on this one. You know, guy's just right on this. I can't argue against that, as Norwegian as I am.
Word for word, exactly what he will say.
Exactly. You know, they say that you don't get in a smoking contest with a Fey and Fox girl.
I've heard them say that.
I mean, they will say that anyway.
You know, funny enough, this brings us back to a previous topic of yesterday as well. The new Saints Row has a Fox Girl strip club.
Tell me more.
That's all I know about it. Let me see. See if I can find you a picture of the sign.
I want more.
I can't remember the actual name of it.
Do they believe in equal employment opportunities?
Hopefully. Okay, here we go. Open image in new tab. Foxtails, that's what it's called. Here. That picture.
I love it.
I like how I've gone from Desert Shaman.
Changed.
Huh?
Like
Sorry?
how much games ratings have changed, in all honesty. Like back in the day of like Vice City.
Yeah.
You know, they had to, like in the strip club, they had pasties. You could tell because they were flower shaped.
Mm-hmm.
And these days, you can just full on have tits with the exact same rating.
True.
Hell, in some cases, you can have more than that. Something dung physics in a game that's not AO. This has happened.
Right. Hello, Baldur's Gate. Also, meanwhile, my character has gone from Desert Shaman to half multi-class Shaman Wizard.
Snow's having a really weird issue right now. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I think that's fixed.
Maybe?
Seems so. That was really weird.
Had a little moment there, did it?
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
was
I'm glad it's
barely
over.
getting a frame a second.
Oof. Well, it's probably good that we're almost done for the day then.
Is your cooler turned on? It's good. It's pushing air well. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. Let's do our little ritual and then call it a day.
Okay.
Your computer can have some rest. But I think we need to get this ritual in before we finish.
Yeah.
We'll pick up the side quests next time.
Last night.
Yeah?
Yeah. Last night I did the our next primal fight and the optional unless you actually want to fly in this area.
Dungeon?
Dungeon. Yeah.
That is a real pretty dungeon though. We should do it.
Well, we wanted to fly anyway, so.
The
yes, that also.
The gear you get from that
It is done.
for the girls it looks really cool. For the guys it kind of looks meh.
Oh, good.
The ritual can begin at last. Come and stand before me, my friends.
You gotta love seeing the shadows of a school of fish passing by overhead.
Yes.
Weird experience.
Yes. Listen to my words, and let all else wash away. Listen to my words, and feel them flow into your heart. At first a trickle, then a flood. O Kami of the fathomless waters of the fallen, the ascended, the flowing, and the becalmed, caretakers of the shallows and of the depths, receive of us our meager offerings, cleanse these ones of earth and stone, and grant them your blessing, that they might drink deep of the divine. The ritual is complete, my friends. You may now breathe in the depths as you would upon land.
Reasonably.
Strange. I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked?
Reasonably. The blessing does have its limits, of course. While it will allow you to dwell in the depths, it will not help you traverse them.
So that
I
is
think we're well
the
enough.
most
How about you,
LSA
Elliot?
sounding thing thus far.
Oh, like a fish, in contrast to my doggy brother.
I like the dramatic.
Somehow, the boy just isn't very buoyant.
Buoyant. I get it.
Skilled